So welcome again. Today we'll solve some open channel hydraulics gate previous year question. I am Om Prakash Maurya. So the first question is already I have solved two questions, first and second. So the answer of the first question was the discharge was 4.33 meter cube per second. And for second question, the depth after the jump, the answer was y2 is equal to 4.86 meter. So please, if you want to see the answer and the calculation step for these two questions, please follow the previous videos. So now moving ahead on the question number 3, a discharge of 1 cubic is flowing in a rectangular channel 1 meter wide at a depth of 20 centimeter. The bed slope of the channel is whether the mild, critical, steep and adverse. So the question is given, uh, one rectangular channel is given, discharge is equal to 1 cubic, width is 1 meter and your depth is 0.2 centimeter, 2 meter, 20 centimeter, so 0.2 meter you can write. So the slope, what is the slope? So as per the data, whatever is given, so and one thing you know already, your the given depth is the normal depth. So you know one concept already. If you have completed the open channel hydraulics previously, you know already this is critical depth and this is your whatever. So if your flow here, that is your flow depth, if here, so your yc is greater than y, so what will be the condition? Steep. Your bed slope is steep. If your flow above the critical depth, your this this is the depth of your channel. So if above the critical depth, what will be happen? So your y is greater than yc, so this is mild case, mild slope, theta will be mild. So the first step is to calculate yc. You know already what is yc 1 by 3. So q is equal to what? Discharge by width, width is given 1, so 1 meter cube per second per meter, right? So here you need to put the value 1 square 9.81 power 1 by 3. What will be answer? Your yc is equal to 0.4, let me calculate, 0.467 meter. So here your yc is greater than y. So yc value is 0.467 is greater than y 0.2. So your slope is steep. So option C is correct for this. Now moving ahead on the next question. Water flow in a rectangular channel at a depth of 1.2 meters. Already depth is here given, or 1.2 meters. Right. And the velocity is given 2.4 meter per second. A local rise in the bed. A local rise in the bed, how much? 0.6. a local rise in the bed of 0.6 will cause. What will be happen if you will increase 0.6 at a particular point? So surface will rise, that is your water surface will rise, water surface will fall. If your water surface is coming like that, it will be rise or it will be fall. Third option, jump, a stationary jump, and fourth option, surge, whether water will travel in upstream. So this is the question. So here, before solving question, you need to consider one thing in your mind. If your energy, suppose that here your velocity depth is 1.2 and velocity your 2.4. If energy at section 1 will be, if you will consider here section 2, if energy at 1 will be equal to energy at 2, and whatever we jump is provided here, whatever we hum here we have provided, if this will be equal, these two things will be equal to even, then flow, definitely flow will pass. So for calculating, you know the already formula of Y, E, the specific energy, Y plus V square by 2Z. So for calculating E1, you need Y1. For calculating E2, you need Y2. So we don't know Y2 in question, not given. So alternatively, what we will do, so you know already, for you know one thing, what is the value of Z max? You know these things. How? Z max will be that value. Let me show graphically, then you can very easily understand. So this is the specific energy diagram. So this is the critical energy, EC. If your E1 is here like that, if your E1 is here, so you can increase hum that much, Z max. That is, you can decrease your energy up to critical energy, not beyond that. If you will increase, if you will decrease your energy beyond the critical energy, what will happen? Flow will not possible. So you have to restrict it up to your critical energy for flowing with upstream energy E1. Your flow will be possible above this hum when your energy may be changed E1 to E dash or E double dash, what will be. But in this question, the question is asking your whether the surface will fall, rise with this energy, with this E1 energy. So your energy E1. So now we can write the equation like that. So what we will do? First we will calculate Z max. If your Z max will be greater than your given Z, so what will happen? Flow possible. Then we will check whether the surface will rise or fall. It will depend on the your upstream condition, whether it is subcritical or supercritical. If your Z max less than given Z given, so what will happen? So your energy at upstream will not sufficient to cross this hum. So what will happen? Upstream surge will travel. Surge will travel in the upstream. So you need to calculate Z max. So how you will calculate Z max? So you need to calculate your now For Z max, your equation will be E1 equal to critical energy, that is the minimum energy. What is the minimum energy to flow above the hump, or Z max? So your Z max will be equal to, now put the values. So what is Y1 plus V1 square by 2Z equal to 3 by 2, you know already formula, YC plus Z max. So what will be the value of YC? YC your is equal to Q square to G power 1 by 3. So what is Q? Q is nothing but your discharge by depth. So 2.4 divided by 1.2, it will come around 2. So here you need to put all the value. What will be the value of, let me write the equation here. Your Z max is equal to Y1. So Y1 plus V1 square by 2Z. The question is, you can solve very easily, but for conceptualization, I am taking the time. Minus 3 by 2 YC. So what is the value of Y1? 1.2 plus 2.4 square, 2 into 9.81 minus 1.5 into, what is the value of YC? So YC, your 2 square divided by 9.81 or 1 by 3. Your Z max will come around 0.07. So here what is the condition? You can increase the hump maximum 0.07 meter. But in the question is given your bed hump or local rise is 0.6 meter, around 9 point something times more. So what will happen? Your flow will not possible at that particular even energy. So your surge will be travel in upstream and energy will convert E1 to E dash, then energy will change of upstream, that is your depth will be increased in upstream, or velocity will decrease, then again after that your flow will possible. So for that, for this energy, that is E1 energy, with E1 energy your flow will not possible, that is surge. The option D is correct, is surge to travel upstream. Here is the before the hump is upstream and this is the downstream. So your water surface will travel like that. So this is the overall concept. I have taken time because of for sake of just make easy to understand. Otherwise it is very easy question if you have concept already. Now the hydraulic jump always occur a M1 curve to M2, M2 curve to M1 curve, H3 curve to H1 curve. Whether H1 possible or not, you please comment if you know already. If you don't know, I will come again. Below normal depth to above normal depth, below critical depth to above critical depth. So for hydraulic jump, one condition, if you have completed your open channel hydraulics, you know already, if flow will goes from supercritical to subcritical, if your flow is supercritical to subcritical, then this is the condition of hydraulic jump. Hydraulic jump, if you want to make flow supercritical to subcritical, what will happen? What you need to generate the hydraulic jump. So what will happen? So supercritical flow, what is supercritical flow? When your flow is less than, flow depth is less than your critical. Subcritical, when flow depth is greater than. So here below the critical depth to above critical depth, that is super to sub. So option D is correct for that also. Now moving ahead on the next question. A steady discharge means constant discharge of 1 cubic. Your discharge is given 1 meter cube per second uniformly, flow uniformly. Or rectangular channel, that is no change in the depth also. Rectangular channel of wide 1 meter at a depth of 250 mm means 0.25 meters. The slope of the channel bed is, here again same question. So what you will do, you need to calculate YC. What is the value of YC? If width is 1 and your discharge is 1, so Q will be a small, Q will 1 square 9.81 power 1 by 3. It will come again 0.467, and your Y is given what? Y is given 0.25 meters. So again, your YC is greater than Y. What will be answer? That is the steep. So your option B is correct for that. Steep. So here today we stop here. So, but one question I have. This question is very important. If you solve this question, then you can very easily solve lots of problem whatever is come in the your GATE examination, or whether SSC examination or civil services examination related to that. So if you will solve this question, that is this question will take around 10 minutes to solve this question with concepts, with detail also. So you can easily solve lots of problems, but uh, today will not solve this question. If you need to solution for this question, you please comment in the comment section. So but for sake of time, let me explain what is the problem and what is asking actually. So a wide 4-meter wide rectangular channel, right, 4-meter wide rectangular channel, discharge is what? How much discharge? 10 meter cube per second. A steep rise is given in the question. How much? 0.2 meters from the bottom. Assuming there is no loss at the transition. Transition means nothing but if your channel bed is smooth, there is no transition. If channel bed is not smooth, that is here you have increases hump or a step. So here you have some make the transition in the channel, so that is written here. Assuming there is no loss, here is no loss. Actually, the energy loss will happen at that place, but for solving the question, already in the question given, there is no loss at the transition. In some question, even in the GATE question, this assumption not written, but you need to consider this assumption already. Now determine the flow depth downstream of the bottom step. So this is downstream and this is upstream. So determine the depth, whether your flow will like that or whether your flow will, if flow will like that, whether it will increase or fall. So for that type of question, how you will solve, so we'll understand in the next coming lecture. So thank you for today.